It's working. It went wherever it went. I'll have to check.
Let me check.
What do we have here? Okay. This is the same? No? Huh? I have to undo that again. Why does it look like this? This doesn't look right. Sydney, I have to set that again. Let me stop the virtual camera. Should be okay now. It's okay now? Yeah, I just switched off that virtual camera, switch it again. Now we are back.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully,
The Black Magic logo.
it is what? It is twisted.
You need to flip it.
So we have to flip this thing.
The logo.
This one. And then, is it
Even
transform?
the
And then flip horizontal.
see they're upside down.
What?
They are,
I can't hear you, Sydney. You're whispering.
we need to flip them.
I've
See
already
this?
flipped, Sydney. No?
And also this window there.
Oh, that screen. Okay. How do you know? That screen looks wrong. I flip it horizontal, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Transform, flip horizontal. No? No?
It's fine.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, Sydney, you're right.
And then the other one again.
Everything.
Yes.
This one, right click, transform, flip. You as well?
No.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
And this one?
Flip.
Atem, this one?
If you flip it.
It's okay. Because who will ask which one is where? No? I'll flip it.
And then the Atem interface.
Which one? The interface. I also flip, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Hudefa is in the building. I flip this. The interface, do.
Yeah.
Okay, transform, flip, horizontal. Like that?
Yeah. It's
It's okay. Thank you, Sydney. Are we recording this? We should record, eh?
Yeah, we should record it.
Yes, now we're recording. So that's, have you confirmed on YouTube?
Yes.
I'm there on that. Okay. There is more space that has been taken there. Sydney. There. If you can reduce this space. There. Can you reduce? As in pan a little bit. This way. This way. I think so. Yes,
Fine.
Hudhaifa, how are you? Good morning. And who else? I just mentioned these people. I know them, but I'll mention them. Sydney, good morning. How have you been? Sydney, you're not saying anything. This studio space, studio, what is? Okay. Hudhaifa, tell us if you can hear us. As in, you are our audio engineer. Usually tell us if it's okay or not okay. Have you checked on YouTube?
Yeah, I've checked on
Yeah.
YouTube.
On this? Anna, where are you checking?
I'll check for my phone.
Oh, you're good. Yes, that's good. Thank you very much for joining us. I want your assurance. Gives us a thumbs up if the audio is okay. Kadi, are we good? Sydney, are we on YouTube?
Yeah, we are on YouTube. I've just confirmed.
Okay. But I look opposite. Am I opposite or what? Should I
On
flip myself?
TikTok, you are now okay.
Huh?
Even on YouTube, you are good.
Okay, thank you so much, Hudhaifa. Yeah?
You are not opposite.
I'm not opposite.
Mm.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tashman.
You can see.
What? Wow, it's good.
Mm.
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you very much. Always switch off OBS when it gives you problem. But don't switch it off when you have to make sure your signal is okay.
Yeah.
You don't start streaming without. Yeah, I'm just waiting for, I think, 5 minutes to gather a little bit more people to come on board. We can start sharing. You click that share button and then you repost. Okay? That share button. And you click the like also. You can also share to WhatsApp. Okay. I can share to the group. The group is XLab. Yeah, they are live now. Therefore, today we're talking about Atem interface, the Atem software control. We have got on this, where my hand is, we have got two Atems. These are the switches. This is an old version. This is a newer version. So what we are going to show is how we can operate the two of them on the interface. So we'll go through the interface, we'll talk about macros, we'll talk about how to control the players, and also how to stream. So currently we are having the two Atems on one network, and then so I'm able to do two different productions, isn't it, Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah, two different productions by myself, yeah, with two Atems. Very interesting. I didn't know I was able to do that until Kadi came along and asked us if we can do Atem. Are you the one who said it? Yeah, today you're very low. I know. Anyway, that's what we want to talk about today. Yeah. It's the people who do production, they do live streaming, they do recording of live production as well. Sidi, I hope you're helping me.
Yeah. I'm following the stream.
Oh, you're following the stream? Okay. Because I thought this one is helping you.
To watch?
No. To get more information to talk about. No?
I'm able to see that interface here.
Oh, you're able to see the interface?
Yes.
But you're not able to control it?
Yeah, I can't control. I just see what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's coming through the network, eh?
Yes, and
Yeah. And we've got it through the network capture, the screen capture.
Yeah, screen capture.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very important for also us to learn on how easy is it for us to be able to integrate everything using the normal HDMI, the SDI, and the NDI. Sydney, are we doing photos
today?
Yeah.
No, you have not taken any photos today.
No, as in, Kadi can be posting photos on Facebook. That is logged in on Facebook.
Yes, the Facebook for her, it's there.
Yes, if she can go live there and take photos, or short videos and then post. Rai photos, karibu sana. I'm not supposed to have this near any production. Can be fired. So, who else? Director Ambrose. Karibu sana. Ambrose, tell us your director title. What are you in charge of? Or what do you direct? Do you do movies or do you do normal production, TV production, audio production? What exactly do you do? Sydney, you can say something?
Yeah.
You
So
can't
guys,
hear.
today we're going to see how Atem switcher works when it is integrated with its software. So you can control it with the software or with the hardware. So that's what we're going to do today.
And which company, what, how many Atems do you have?
Right now we have 2 Atems and they are from the Black Magic company, all of them.
What I meant is how many different types of
Types of
Atems do we have, and like the Black Magic company that makes these products, how many do they have? Or I can show that. I can take that, Sydney.
Okay.
Oh, Director, you know I call you Doctor. You should add the DR before the DR. Dr. Director Ambrose Kim. You are in music, video production, and events production. Perfect. This will be very interesting for you. With music, video production, I think you do both audio and video. Yeah. So I'm bringing in another interface here. I don't know if it's visible. I'm not quite sure. Let me see that. Let me see. Yeah, it's visible. Okay.
Yes.
Is okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Yes. So I'm just trying to take through the types of Atem switches that we have. There's, can you get me the other one? Insert there. Thank you, Ambrose, for liking. It really helps us. And you are part of the family. So the XLab family is now growing.
Yeah, it's growing.
We are hoping by next month, if we can have 1,000 Kenyans, only for Kenyans, then it will be very interesting. So that 1,000 people will be learning every time, adding more knowledge. So I think let me put that there. There. This is Atem Extreme ISO, isn't it?
Yeah, extreme.
Yeah. This is Atem Extreme ISO, Mini Extreme ISO. And then on one of our images, we are having Atem Mini, but is a Pro, Atem Mini Pro. And then we have this legendary, I usually call it legendary, Atem Television Studio. Yeah, legendary Atem. We've been with this Atem for 12 years.
Oh, 12 years.
12 years, yes. and it has served us. So maybe we should gift it to someone else. Okay, someone just giggled. Anyway, so we have that. But again, on the screen, I'm able to showcase different types of microphones. I think the guys in Nigeria, they want this feed. Let me share it in Nigeria. Do you have power? I can have my phone on power. That charger. The guys who are texting me from Nigeria, asking for the link.
They want to join the live.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they asked yesterday, why is it that they're not invited? Why is it Kenyans are very selfish? So let me share it. Mr. Biola. What time in Nigeria right now? What's the time in Nigeria? We are two hours ahead of them. Yeah. That's why they are awake.
No, it's 10.
Good morning, Biola. Okay, I've texted him. So do you have the link for YouTube, Sydney?
Yes, I have it. I share it with you.
Yes, just share with me. Thank you, Biola. In Nigeria, Oshen means thank you. Yeah?
Thank you.
Means thank you, yeah? Yeah, they say Oshen.
It's
Oshen.
now thank you.
Huh?
Oshen is thank you.
Yes. Let me write Oshen here. I don't even know how we spell it. So you've shared, eh? Yeah?
Yeah,
This is your other number. I don't have it.
it's my other number.
Oh, so people are hiding.
No.
I'm just waiting for the guys in Nigeria to join in. The guys in Ghana. Hopefully they'll come on board. Some are heading on to YouTube. It's almost the same interface. It's only that on YouTube, what we are having is a different setup.
Yeah.
And because of YouTube, you'll be able to watch a wider screen. Let's see. Are we sharing it?
Yeah.
Perfume, wristwatch, shades. Yeah, thank you, Hudhaifa. If YouTube is good, thank you so much for that information. You can also put it in your profile, I think. Isn't it Sydney?
Yeah.
Updates. Text. There you go. It's in my profile now. Lindek. Lindek, thank you for joining today. Wherever you're coming, wherever you're joining from, if you can tell us on the comment, both on YouTube and on TikTok, where you're joining us from, so that we know where our reach is today.
Yeah.
Lindek, are you from Kenya or Lindek? Yeah. You can start, Sydney.
Yeah, I think we are good to go.
Yeah. Thank you for liking. What's the name? It has 4 emojis. Okay. You're still there? The what? Your phone refused? Your phone said no. Everyone says yes. Okay. So yes, I think I can proceed.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're talking about today is about Atem switches. And you find that Blackmagic is the company that produces these switches, and they can be used in live production, the normal recorded production, the switching. You can switch on projection. Mm-hmm. Let's say you have a projection, you want to switch between what is in there. You can use it for presentation.
Yeah, presentation.
Yes. So there's so many uses. But again, utilizing Professor Biola, thank you so much for joining us. Yes. So the Atem, as we had explained, we have got so many different versions that we are showcasing. At the moment, what we have here is, I have this, the ISO, which is an 8-input, and ISO means that you can record all the inputs. So this one can, thank you very much, Professor. Yeah, and you can record all the 8 inputs. It can be connected directly to DaVinci. That's where now Sydney comes in and be able to start doing live editing. So it's very important to know exactly how you utilize the Atem system. And again, depending on the production, you can do live editing while you're doing live production. So basically, I was taking through the different types of Mini. We have got the Atem Mini Pro. You have the Mini Pro ISO, and the difference, you can see also the pricing. There's a difference between the Mini Pro and the Mini Pro ISO. The ISO means that you can be able to record all the sources. They're both 4 inputs, but ISO has an advantage of that you can record all the camera sources plus the program. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you have got the Atem Mini Extreme ISO G2. The G2, this is totally new. I think last year, end of last year or something. It's a new switcher that you can have. It has the Thunderbolt for record and playback, and also the USB. The Thunderbolt comes in mostly when people are on Mac, iMac, yeah, where you want to use Thunderbolts. So again, it's also 8 input and also ISO. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
I see
you want to ask a question?
it also has a feature of the chroma key, the keying out of the green screen.
Yes, it also has that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can key out.
Oh.
Yes. I think that's the reason why even the pricing is different from the others.
Yeah.
Yes, because of the chroma key. The media player is in all of them, and then the ISO is in all 8 video inputs.
Yes.
Yes. So, and again, once you connect it on your DaVinci, what Sydney took us through, then you can record all the 8 inputs at the same time and be able to start editing while
It's recording.
you're being recorded while you're editing. So by the time the production ends, you have a finished product. Yeah, very important.
That's interesting.
And then we have now, these are all HDMIs. And then we have got now a range for SDI. So the same switchers that are HDMI inputs and outputs, now you also have the SDI ones. Okay?
Yeah.
So the SDI Extreme, that's the additional, whereby, again, you can record all the 8 inputs, the chroma keying as well. You can use the green screen and be able to key out. And then the next category is the Atem television. If you remember, I keep on mentioning Atem television. This guy here, if I can raise it up, you see this type, the legendary. Yes. So on those we still have those category where we have the television HD 8, this type, and then you see the difference between that is how it has been built.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it also has the USB. These also have they also have USBs. And also these big ones also have USB as a webcam. So you can take an output from them directly to a PC and be able to capture the final source.
Yeah.
The final output, the program, not the source. The source is what is coming in.
Program out.
The one that is the program out. Yeah, so we have got three types. We have got the HD8, and then we have got HD8 ISO. ISO being that now you can also record all the 8 inputs that are coming in. Okay?
Yes.
And then next we have got the Television Studio 4, 4K8. So you see the HD, that is the full HD, the 1920 1080. And then now we have got the 4K.
4K now.
Yes. So that's the difference. So when you're choosing with a kind of production, you have to exactly know what you want to achieve, and then the selection of the switcher is whereby you come and check on the features that it has. Okay?
Yeah.
If we check here clearly, the 4K, it also has 4-port for 10G Ethernet switch. Okay?
Yeah, seen that.
The 10 gig. Yeah. So that's the difference. And I can see the price ranges are not very bad.
Yeah.
From 3.5, 4.7, and then 5.4.
5.4.
So sometimes you look into not buying a cheaper, you look at the features that you want to utilize, then you go to the switcher that is right for you. Okay?
Yes.
And then from that is more of a desk mount. You put it on a desk. Then next is rack mount. We have got now the constellations. So from the television studio, we were coming from the minis, and then the television studio, and then the constellation. That's the difference. Now the constellations are all rack mountable. Okay?
Yes.
We have 4 models. The 1ME constellation, 1ME. 1ME is, it has how many inputs? Is it 10? It's 8?
It's 10.
It's 10.
Yeah.
Yes, 10 inputs.
Yes.
Yes.
Inputs here 10.
But they're all SDI. Yeah, and then still also additional to that, this looks exactly as our legendary here. Yeah, looks exactly as 10 inputs. Thank you so much, Biola. Thank you all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you, 10 input. So that Atem 1ME has got, is almost the same as our legendary here, but our legendary has 4 SDI and 4 HDMI. This is 10 input, and you have got 2 types, one HD and then the other 4K. So again, also when you're considering that, also let's consider the price difference is not much. You can go either HD or you can go directly 4K.
Yeah.
Matthias, I think Matthias is saying something. Kama unatafuta kazi inbox. Oh, you want to hire someone? Let me know what kind of work you are hiring people, then I can refer people to you. And thank you for considering people, hiring people from here. Thank you very much. And then next is Atem 2ME Constellation 4K, which also has the HD one, and then it has the 4K. Now this one has got
20 inputs.
20 inputs.
Yes.
Oh my. 20 inputs.
Yeah.
And look at the price. It's very affordable for 20 input. You can imagine what kind of production can we be doing with 20 cameras? Sydney.
Maybe it's football, sports?
Yes, sports most times you'll want to have all those.
Yeah.
But even today, you find that church services, I'm getting, is there something that is giving me a call here?
Someone is calling you.
Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know, it's calling me from TikTok or something like that. Anyway, I'm saying, church services, these days, you find that they have so many cameras in it. You can be able to showcase the person who is playing a guitar, the drummist, the keyboard separately. And then you have got now the main crowd, you have the main preacher who is preaching, maybe a full shot and a close shot. You have the choir, different, like 3 cameras in one choir.
Yeah.
So yes, 20 is good enough.
Yeah, sure.
Have 20 cameras. Those are 20 guys. But some can be POVs.
Yes.
Yeah, there's more stationary, and then some can be controlled via remotely, like the PTZ cameras. They can also come into the switcher. So next is the Atem 4ME Constellation 4K. I wonder why it's called Constellation 4K. They're all Constellation 4K, but you still have a version of HD. Yeah? Yeah, so 4ME, what number of inputs is that, Sydney?
40 inputs.
40?
Yes.
Yeah. Where are we going to use that? This is World Cup. Yeah. All right. And then next is Atem 4ME Constellation 4K.
Plus.
But plus.
Yeah.
Let's see the inputs.
It's 80.
How many?
80.
80.
Get out of here. 80.
Yes.
Wow. 80 inputs. Okay. I have no idea. I'll put cameras everywhere. Everywhere, even outside the football ground. I'll have cameras there. All right. So, and then we still have more. The last one for the Atem is Atem Constellation 8K. Sydney.
Yeah.
From 4K we're going 8K.
Yes.
How many inputs?
This has 40
40.
inputs. Yes.
Wow. But you're doing 40 of
8K.
Of 8K.
Yeah.
I wonder who is using that. And who is going to broadcast 8K?
They will
Constellation also doubles as a video hub. See that. Yeah, that's from Biola. We can be able to do routing from the same. So it is a video hub at the same time is the, I'm not quite sure, Biola. How are we going to be able to operate the hub at the same time, operate it as, is it done simultaneously on, or on different times? Interesting. And then next is, these are the controllers. We have controllers for those, and mostly these controllers are for the rack mount, so that this unit can be separate from the desk. They can be on the rack. I'm not quite sure. They disconnected us on TikTok. They says it's not active.
Why? The live has ended on TikTok.
They're saying that it was inactivity. We were not doing anything on TikTok.
Huh?
Yeah. These people are crazy. I'll go live again. Because we're live. TikTok just disconnects you.
Inactivity, how?
I was talking, isn't it?
Yes.
Wonder why. We're not giving up. Guys, let me wait for them to join in. Why did they cut us off?
TikTok.
Did they disconnect on your end? Okay. This is weird. TikTok, I wonder why you're doing that. TikTok, I wonder why you disconnect us. I think we've started it again. I'm sorry guys, TikTok just decided to take us out. Let me wait for guys to join again. Are we good on YouTube?
Yes, on YouTube we are good.
I wonder, was no audio on TikTok?
Audio, I'm listening.
Yeah, so why is it that TikTok says we are shutting down your live because of inactivity? Yes, that's what they say. Tosh, karibu sana. Welcome, Tosh. TikTok just disconnected, saying that inactivity. Prof, are you there? I want to see if it's the same link. me see if it's the same link. Yeah. Lyle, most welcome. Sorry guys, we got disconnected. Is Udef around? Now they decided to take out our likes. I think maybe
again.
if you should chat, but Professor was chatting.
Mm.
Yeah, was chatting with us. So why are they saying we have to appeal?
There was engagement from the audience.
Come again?
There was engagement from the audience.
Yes, there was engagement. We have to appeal that. Sydney, you'll write a mail to TikTok.
Yes,
Tell them why do
definitely.
they take us out. I'm not sure Udaifa is back. Udaifa. On YouTube, are we there?
Yes, YouTube we are
We're okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I can continue? All right. So that was the introduction about the different types of Atem switches. So next, what we are going to check on now is the interface. This is our main topic of the day, where we wanted to showcase the interface for the Atem. Now, what we are having, the connection type, I think, Sydney,
Yes.
can you take us through what is in, how we were able to connect the switches so that we are able to, and then I'll get into the software part.
Okay.
As in from here, I think it's a little bit visible
Yep.
to showcase what kind of cables that are here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from our Atem Mini Pro, we have 4 cables, and I'm going to start with the, I hope you guys can see it. This is the power cable to power the Atem, and then we have an Ethernet cable. So this is the cable that has connected our Atem Mini Pro to the software version on the computer. And then the other cable that we have is the HDMI out, which shows the interface of the Atem. You can see it on your screen. And we have one HDMI input, which is the camera input for the Atem Mini Pro. So we are using 4 cables. And I've just explained what's the role of each cable. Hope everyone has understood that.
Yes, so the Ethernet cable, how does it help us from your connection? Where have we connected it?
We have connected the Ethernet cable to our switch.
To the switch, the
Yes.
switch that you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have another cable from the switch to our computer. That's to
To the
create
PC.
our network to the PC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that now, that is where now we'll be able to control the Atem.
Yes.
So that one goes to the switch, and then the second Atem, our legendary,
Yeah.
also has the same port for the Ethernet.
Yes.
Yes, that goes to the switch.
The switch.
So we have two atoms on one switch.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So thank you very much, Sydney, for that.
Okay.
That I can continue. Now, once you have them on the switch, you need to be able to control them. And controlling them, one way is that you need to know their IP address. Okay? So
Yes.
I'll open a command prompt, and with this command prompt, this will be able to show us how do we group them in a network. Okay? So what command am I putting? IP config, isn't it?
Yes.
And then that's what we get. So IP config, you enter, and then you're able to get that. So when you see this IP configuration, we have got these adapters. First is the Ethernet adapter, and then we also have the Wi-Fi adapter. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's very important for us to understand the adapters that are in your PC, to be able to know how do you configure the atoms. Udaifa, welcome back. We are sorry, we got disconnected by this platform, and they say that there was inactivity, and then they disconnected. So I'm not sure why. It has never happened. But on YouTube, the stream is okay. It's still going on. On TikTok, that's where now we are having a challenge. But welcome back. So I'm showing how you do configuration for your network. Once you check on the IP config, then you will know how many adapters you have on your PC. So the first adapter, which is this one, Ethernet adapter, Ethernet 2, that's where, no, that's the first adapter. And then we have got Ethernet adapter, this is another one. And then we also have the Wi-Fi. This has so many adapters, Sydney. Yeah. Now again, the IT guys are the ones who are supposed to explain all those. I'm just checking if there's a message. All right. So with this, what I was looking into is the Ethernet adapter. There is one here, and then we have the wireless WAN adapter, the LAN adapter. With the wireless one, this is where we are getting our connection to our router. And this is the one that now enables us to connect our PC to the public address, public IP address. I say public address. I say, oh, that is a microphone and a speaker. But this is the one that now connects us to our router that gives us internet. And then this other one, the IP4 address, this is the Ethernet connection.
Yeah.
It is the IP that we need to work with on the
Atem.
the atoms.
Yeah.
So we have to set our IPs to match this. Either we change this to match the ones that are on Atem, or we change the ones that are on Atem to match this. So already we've created a network on the switch. If you guys remember our first training about the web, how you get to know an address on a location from the web. This is what we're talking about.
Yep.
So this IP range is what we are going to use, and if I may read, it is 192.168.10.108. So .10.108 is what we need to set our atoms so that they can be visible on the network. Yes. So if we get that, then I can proceed. There's no question up to that level. So, Mpishi Africa, you're most welcome, sir. That is Malachi,
Yeah.
our chef. You're most welcome. We recognize you. Sydney, you can say hi to Malachi.
Hi Malachi, how are you doing? Today we are doing some technical work over here. So you can also stay with us and learn one or two things. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. we really miss you, and we miss that Ngong Hills adventure. All right. So the IP address is what we create a network with the atoms, and the first thing is we have to know what range to put. So the atoms have to be on the same IP, 192.168.10, and then a different number apart from 108. Reason being, once you do 108, then we will have the same address on the same network, and that one will bring a conflict. So I hope I'm understanding. Did you get it? That
Yeah, I got
it's
I
the
understood.
English that is giving me problem. But I hope you understand. All right. So back to our Atem software control. But I'll still go back and show how to connect this, how to do the setup. This is the setup. I've already done, I did this earlier, and let me show this one. Let's go to the other one. Now, here on the configuration, the settings for this, you see if you remember, our IP range was 192.168.10, and then it was 108.
Yeah, 10.
Now, I've put the Atem on the same IP, but now these last digits are different from 108, so that we don't have a conflict. Yeah, so 192.168.10 and 241, these are usually the default IP for Atems. So sometimes you want to be able to access an Atem for the first time, and then you find that you don't know the IP. It's usually the default IP is 192.168.10.240.240. Yeah, I don't want IT guys to question me. Yeah, it's 240. And then the subnet mask also, this one has to be also the same as the one you have on your network. The 255.255.255.0. And then the gateway, which is also very important, it has to be on the same domain, 192.168.10, then 1. So anything that you want to put has to be out of that range from 1, so it can be 2, 3, 4, all the way. So our first item, which is the HD Studio, is 241, and then the other one is 240. That's the configuration. So once you set that, then on the Atem setup, you'll be able to see the atoms that are connected on the network, which is very important. The atom connected on the network, at the moment we have got these two. Yeah, you have these two. We have the Atem Mini Pro, which is this one. And then next we have legendary Atem Television Studio HD. This one. So we have both two. So for us to be able to access the interface, we click this other button here. There are two here. This is for the setting up, and then this is for the interface, where you access now. You come into the Atem control, this one, okay? Yeah. But I just want to go through here. If you can see here at the bottom here, it shows you exactly how this Atem is connected to the PC. There is one connection here that is network, and then there's another connection that is USB. So if you check behind this Atem, I don't know if it's clear enough, but you can see here there are two cables. One is Ethernet, another one is USB. So you can either connect to be able to access the setup using Ethernet and USB. Okay. And then the next Atem is the Mini Pro. If you check again at the bottom here, it has got network only. We haven't connected the USB, so that's why that one is not visible. Okay. So to access now the interface, you click this first icon, like that. Sorry. This other one, the second icon, sorry guys. The first one is for the setting up. The second one is to access the Atem control software. So you click that, and then you access the software control. I'm checking on any question. If there's any question. Do you have any questions on YouTube?
YouTube.
Do you have any question on YouTube?
No.
No question. So I'll proceed. So that's how you access this interface for the control. But again, it will indicate to you at the bottom here what Atem you've connected to. Okay? So again, let me switch this off. Let me switch that off. And then go to the television studio, the second icon. The connection here.
That's
Let me get. Yeah.
you're trying to go into
I want to go to the software control. This one. It's not the connection because I can see them. I want to be able to open the setup, and then the control. It keeps on hanging. These things sometimes happen. We had it here, so I'm not sure why.
can maybe
The what?
close the software
I
and
can't
then
hear you, Sydney.
you can close the software and then open it again.
Yeah, I've closed it. See, I've closed it. Come here. Because we cannot switch off the PC.
Mm.
Let me refresh.
There is someone on YouTube who is saying hi from Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida. He's watching us.
Miami, Florida.
Mm.
Wow, that's very far. Where's that? Is that in Kenya?
No, it's not in Kenya.
This is keep on failing me. I'll have to access this without switching off this PC.
Yeah.
Maybe we, okay. I think it's coming on. Ooh, that one gave me some, I was shaking. I think I confused it with so many openings and closing. Yeah. So basically what we have here is the control for the legendary, the Atem Television Studio HD, which we wanted to talk about. And the reason why I know it is the HD, first, it is indicated on top here. And then second, I see the number of inputs that are highlighted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the number of inputs.
Mm.
So this row has got 10 and then 10 at the bottom. So I wonder why, Sydney, how will the ones with 20 inputs will feel on this? What about the 40 inputs?
What about the 80 inputs?
The 80 input. That's why you need that controller. I'm sure maybe an update will come in where with the software you'll have all the 80 inputs on the Atem controller software. Okay, so that's the controller for the television studio. I wanted to do the other one, but I'm a little bit afraid.
You can just
If I got, let me close it. I think we don't fear. That's why we are technical people.
yes.
We are supposed to go head to head with that. So I'm going back to the Atem Mini Pro and then click the software and there it opens. So again, why not? Let's risk. Now this one as well shows you, first up there it shows you the Atem Mini Pro, and then second it shows you that it has got 4 inputs, and that's what we have here. It has 4 inputs.
Yeah.
Now the 4 inputs are highlighted. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through the settings, also go through what you have on this interface. Sydney, do you want to say something?
I'm just following up. I want to see what we want to do there. Yeah.
So our guy in Miami, what is our name? The name
It's
of the
called
guy in Miami?
Morris Live Productions.
Morris Live Productions.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Morris, for joining us. Thank you so much. I'm reading names here. Romas Mwas. Romas Mwas is one of the best directors in Kenya. He worked with Churchill. When you follow him on his YouTube channel, he does a lot of integration for black magic switches. Yes, so he has joined us here. Lucy as well is here. Excel. Udaifa is still with us. Thank you very much. Professor, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Professor, we are inviting you to come to Kenya. Thank you so much, Thomas. Professor, we invite you to come to Kenya with your guys as well. I may proceed now. Let me proceed. And guys, help us gain more, what do you call that thing on TikTok? The one that makes these things, these love things. Tap. Yes. That thing, the tap one. I'm told by this Gen Z that if you tap, it really helps. Yeah, so that we can spread the word. This is for Africa and by us Africans.
Yeah.
So, again, on the top where you have the Atem Mini Pro, if you guys remember, you have to switch on your network between, you'll scroll on all the items that you have on the network, and then you click on which one you want to control. So, meaning that if I have 2 items, I can do 2 different production in one PC.
True.
I don't want to do that because I'll be directing. Maybe Moss tells us, have you ever done 2 different production in, well, seated in one area?
But
Maybe
it
these
depends.
sources are all coming from different locations. They're coming in remotely, and then you are in your house doing the switching. Yeah, that can happen. Why not?
It can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you switch this, you direct. Camera 1 to you, poop, take. Or camera 1A, camera 2B. Yeah, once you say very, very much possible. Please. Thank you very much. So back to the software, the control software. On top we have got file, and from file we have restore. I think restore is you're taking it back to default. You restore after you do all those settings and everything else, you can take it back. Once you have a certain setting, it can be a session that you use. You can again save. That's why you have a save. And then you also have a save as. Save as is the initial saving. You do as a save as, then you save that configuration for yourself. So that if someone else comes in, they don't interfere with your setting. You can have different programs, different arrangement, because at some point you'll have media coming in. So you set based, you customize, if I may use that name, you customize the system so that when you come back the next day, you're able to retrieve to what you set up previously. So you can also activate the autosave on that, and then the save startup state, yeah, the startup set before you make changes. You can have that as an independent profile, if I may put like that, and then you can always clear it. And then the connection, if you guys remember, the connection is, it shows you how many switches are connected via the manual IP. And also you can assign names to it. If you want to change these names, then you have got the Atem switcher names instead of the IP. So it is this IP, but with a name. Let's say you have got 3, 4, 5 studios, different switchers in each studio. But instead of us giving them IP names, which have been struggling with Kadi, let's give them names so you can search via names.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the reason why you have that. And then you have got the preferences. These preferences you have got on the general, where you set your switcher between when you want to utilize the preview bus and the program bus. Yeah. Either you make it so that it switches using a preview and program. I think we usually have that on the interface. Do you have that on TikTok? We have that interface for the switcher. Yes, it's there. The second screen, eh? That's the interface, isn't it? Yes. So you have got preview and program. And then the next, you can set it in such a way that you switch directly. Most of these switches, you don't have the program and the preview separately. So you can set in such a way that you switch directly. That's why you have that.
Yeah.
And then we can choose the language. I'll choose the language that I understand. Let me look for Swahili. It's not there. So I'll go back to English. At least there.
Yeah.
I can be able to survive. Anyone with a question? Okay, we proceed. And then next is this MIDI control. The MIDI control is if you want to connect the Atem with an external remote control.
Oh.
That's why you come here, I assign the MIDI.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most MIDI is usually a connection type, and you find that in music production we have the keyboard that is called MIDI that can go directly to a PC. So it shows that it can also have a MIDI control on it. And then you have another button here called mapping. Now this mapping is you assign buttons. Yeah, you have button 1 up to 10. For this particular, we have only 4 inputs.
Yes.
So you can assign which camera you want to put on which button. Okay,
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. Yeah. So that one is the file menu here, and then the last is exit. I don't want to exit. Yeah. And then next is macros. Now, macros, very interesting. When I open macros, this window pops up. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's visible where it is.
Yes, it's visible.
Is it visible on TikTok?
Yeah, it's visible.
Or I have to minimize this. Macros. No, it's attached to the control, so I cannot have it separately. But very important for us to know what macros are. Macros are a set of instruction. Thank you, Lucy, for following. A tap tap, as Sydney says, when you tap, then we push this feed to so many other people. Yeah, yani tap hapo. When I don't see the loves, then I know there's no tapping. So the macros are a set of instructions. It's like you're customizing it on how you want to switch it. So I'll do a little bit of a demo on this, I think. Sydney, I can do that, yeah? So there's create and then there's run. These two tabs here. So there's nothing that has been added here, and you can add as many macros as possible. Here on the first phase, there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 20. So you can set up 20 shortcuts for yourself, depending on how you switch. I think once you are this guy who does a lot of this, I don't know if you happen to use macros on your production. So how you do it, there's a plus icon. You add that, you give it a name. So I'll give this test name. You can give it any name that you want. And then at the bottom there is a notes where it's like a description, so that someone should not come and change your macro. So you need to tell people that anything you want to tell them. So if anyone wants to come in and set the macro, he knows that this macro belongs to someone and that they should not change it or delete it. So you can give instructions there on the notes. This macro is for Kadi. Is that Kadi? Seriously. Even typing is a problem. Kadi, please don't touch. It's for something, blah, blah, blah. You can add that. And then, now once you give it names and everything else, you click record. Click record. So you'll find that it's highlighted red. So red means be careful, danger. Yeah. So what you do there now, you have to do an action on the switcher. Okay. So my action is, I want to be able to switch between, how many sources do we have, Sydney?
One.
Yeah. I'll key in something. I'll key in camera 2 on preview. If you check on the window, there's a camera 2, and then that's the program. So, and then next I'm going to do preview on camera. Which camera do you have in there?
Camera 1.
Camera 1?
Yeah.
Camera 1, that is that, and then camera 1 on preview, and then I stop. So you click the record button again to stop that. So you can always come back and click here to edit. You select it and then you can click to edit that. So you can do the recording again if you want. But again, and then there is, this is a delete. You can delete that. So if I want to test this, I'll just click that button. It's already highlighted, it's selected, and then I click run. When I click run, let's see, I think I over delayed myself, that's why we're not able to see that. Yes, I used Microsoft especially on presentation through SuperSource. Thank you so much. Yeah, there is also SuperSource on these items. So let me recall that and run. I think I have to do it again. I delayed because I was explaining. let me delete that, stop, recall that. On the create, let's delete that, then add another one. Test. I don't want to put notes again. Click on record, and then I'll just switch camera 2 there, like that. Take back. Did I put a name? No? I did not. So I can delete that again. These things happen when we learn. Huh?
It's a learning process.
Yeah, what? So I create again. Test. I didn't want to write notes. Record that. It's this one, isn't it? And then I switch between that and that. And then stop it on the run. Nothing is showing me here. Let's do that again. Until we get it right, eh?
Yeah.
Let's create another one here. And let's give it test 2. Give it description, record, sorry, I just record, and then go to it. That, stop it, just to call and run. See that now. Now I've created those 2 macros which are now a setup that we've done. So when I'm running, I'm clicking the test. It shows me what I had changed. Test 2, it says the program. Our image comes on the program. I think we have it on TikTok, isn't it, Sydney? Are we having that interface on TikTok?
Yes.
So if I click test 2, you see it goes blank, depending on what we had put there. Then when I click the other test, the image comes in there.
Yeah.
So we've recorded that as micro, and you can record as many as possible. So guys, sorry there, I was getting challenged a little bit, but that's how you do macros. And again, these are things that you can always come to the office and test them yourself. Yes. So very important. So macros, and then we are going to outputs. Is there any question on macros? Sydney, do you have any question on YouTube?
Someone is saying on YouTube.
Speak up, Sydney.
Someone is saying,
Yes.
you got to check the one I built. It destroyed the switcher. This switcher. So I don't know what is the meaning of that.
Come again?
You got to check the one I built. It destroyed this switcher. So I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Unless you read the question.
He's saying,
Yes.
you got to check the one I built. It destroyed this switcher. That's what he's saying. Just like that.
You go to check the one, unless they explain more.
Yeah.
What's the name?
It's called interactive DNA.
Interactive on YouTube. I'm not quite sure of your question. If you can rephrase it again and then raise it, then I'll be able to answer you. You're on YouTube. The good thing with macros, it works well with rehearsals and understand what goes. Yes, thank you so much, Raz. Yeah, those macro things you have to rehearse. Don't go to production, you sat in there and you want things to be easy. That's when now you start setting them up. I'm telling you. You forget which macros to do what. So it usually happens because of lack of planning. You don't plan during rehearsals, as you put it, what you are going to do or how you're going to perform it. You don't have a script. Then you go in there because you want to act macho. You create your macros while the production is ongoing on. And then you connect your H to a MIDI. That's where the MIDI comes in. Because the MIDI now will have those the buttons for you to be able to click the macros. Now if you connect the MIDI with your macro and then you start pressing and then nothing happens. Oh, the screen goes blank. And then you click again, the text comes in. I've seen that most times you have this gig that you're doing and then you want to show people that you have very expensive equipment. You set your macros and then you start pressing, then you forget what that macro was. So yes, rehearsal is very important. And have notes written down. And don't forget that you have to save it as your own session, so that someone else comes in, they should not change. Yeah, thank you very much for that. On YouTube again? We have a question, I think.
On YouTube.
Yeah? We have a question. Someone sent me a question directly. But they were trying to call me. And then I disconnected. So I'm live, I can't pick calls right now. But what I can say is on each platform where you are, if on TikTok, you can type on TikTok. If on YouTube, you can type on YouTube so that Sydney can pick up your question and then I'll be able to answer. But not again myself, because we have experts here. We've got Russ, who is a die-hard black magic user, who can answer questions. We've got Professor. The Professor, that's my director in Nigeria. He's also here. He can answer that. We have Excel as well. So wherever we are watching, we can text the question there. And experts are here. I'm just the moderator. I'm not much of an expert like our family members here. So next, I'll go to outputs, and then we have got two menus. Now, if it's, I think on TikTok, is it visible? The people who are monitoring TikTok, is it visible?
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah? Check. Is it visible? Can you see this? I'll just read. You have got two drop down. You have got output. This is where you set what do you want your output to be. Okay? On output 1 and output 2, because this switcher has two outputs. One is HDMI out, which I think, Sydney,
Yeah.
can you show us that on your camera? Can your camera go low? Is it possible?
It's possible.
It can.
Yes.
Sydney has this setup. I come in the morning, I want to go live. Sydney has changed this setup, and I don't know where to touch, so he has to be beside me every time to be able to assist me. He's one crazy guru with changing setups every day. He's like Mas. Mas is another guru for doing setups. Mas, I need you one day in class.
You're able to see it?
So on this, we have got these two outputs. We have got USB, and then we have got HDMI out. So here is where you set up what you want on the outputs. Thank you, Sydney.
Yeah.
What you want on the outputs. Output 1 is the, yes, thank you so much for agreeing. Moaz, thank you very much. I think you disconnected me, Sydney. You got me out again. Now I'm stressed. The Atem is now back. Thank you. Don't touch there again. So we have got outputs. The first output is you select what you want to be as the output from that HDMI. So you can set either the cameras, you choose which camera, or you can select the multi-view. At the moment, multi-view is the one that is selected. And then you can also select a program out. So that HDMI you can set as a programmer when you are sending the final program to a destination, you can have that. And then you can also set it as a preview, or you can set it as camera 1 direct. Camera 1 direct most times is whatever comes as an input on camera 1 becomes the output. Yes, so it's camera 1 direct. It's just a specific, you set it as specific camera out, but only on camera 1. And then we have the webcam out. The webcam out, also you can choose which kind of output you want. It has got 3. You can use the webcam out. This is now the USB. Yes, that's what they call the webcam out. Mohammed, thank you very much for joining. Mohammed, his name there is, it's written as Maxamed, but it's Mohammed. That's Mohammed Noor. Mohammed Noor is another a production engineer from Somalia. Yes, he works, he controls a TV station there. He's a TriCaster user. He also one of our family members who comes in to learn. I'm not training, we are all learning together. Stewart, the teacher, you're most welcome. So the webcam, we are able to also utilize it. We can have it as multi-view, program, or preview. Yeah, so you capture that, and then you choose how you want which output to come out. For example, when I capture it to a PC, I can be able to have that as a multi-view when I'm doing something like a conference. I have several people, I don't know, I'm just thinking aloud. I don't want to say much on that. And then next is the stream. Now, this stream is also very important for people to learn. You are able to stream directly from the network cable. Yes.
From the network cable and then
Oh, yes. Yes. Owen, top student, tech. Wow, top student. Owen, what's going on? We are talking about the Atem software, the control software. Yes, on how to use it and how to configure it. I don't know, where are you from, the top student tech? Thank you. So you are also able to start streaming directly from that connection. So you have got capability for you to stream directly from the Ethernet port, or you stream directly from the USB out, you capture it on a PC, and then able to stream to any destination that you want. Yes, sir? So on this, they start and stop streaming. You are from Nairobi, Owen, University of Nairobi. Thank you very much. Please encourage your fellow students to always join us so that we can learn together.
yeah.
And also, if you have any question that you want to ask, then we are willing to answer you. I have members here who are also experts. They've joined us, and they are also willing to answer you or on the chats. Do you have any question on YouTube?
On YouTube there is no question.
Come again?
There's no question on YouTube.
Oh, no question on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So on the stream button, we can come here and do start streaming or stop streaming. And then you can also check on the status of the streaming. When I click that on the display state, if you check at the corner of the Atem control software, it will show you the bitrate.
Oh.
It's already off. Let me click as if I'm streaming. Let's see. You see, it shows you on air,
Yeah, yeah.
and also shows you the bitrate at which it's streaming. Yeah,
Yes.
6 point something. It does what? Alternate between 5 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good speed. Because of HD, you need at least 8. and then the standard. Also, you also need to learn on the bitrate, which one day we'll create a class on live streaming. When you do live streaming,
Yeah.
how much capacity you need for internet. Yeah. Do we still have Udaifa here today?
I think she's
Udaifa likes asking questions when Sydney is the one who is taking the class. And I'm okay, I'll remove that. On the display, I remove that and then I stop. I've stopped streaming. But I wanted to show the load streaming settings. Okay? You click that and then you can load, you can have the settings as XML.
Oh.
You set them .xml, then you open them. This XML, most times you find that when you go set streaming on YouTube, you set streaming on, it's like, we usually call them API. They are as docs XML. You create that on your page where you want to stream, then you save that settings here, and then you can always upload it. And then when you press stream, it streams directly to that page where you wanted to stream to, either YouTube or Facebook,
Okay.
or any other platform that you want. Yes. So that is also another thing that during live streaming, the lesson for live streaming will be able to create and showcase that. Then next is a record. The record has start record, stop record, display status, and also record in all cameras. Okay? So you can have all that as well. This being an ISO, no, it's not an ISO. So this function is not happening here.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Yes, this function you can't work that, you can't use that. You can only display, but you cannot record. Record in all cameras, you can't also do that because it's not an ISO. It's not this one. Let me show this. This is an ISO. It has to have that name there, ISO. Yeah?
Yes.
What's the meaning of ISO?
Yes.
Yes, ISO, I-S-O. Mas, tell us, ISO. What is ISO? We've been using initials so many times. We learn initials and then we fail to understand what it is. We know how it works, but
Okay.
fail to understand what it is.
I've seen here, they're saying ISO.
Who is saying what? On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes. What are
ISO
they saying?
it means isolated recording.
Isolated
Recording.
recording.
Yes.
Okay. Once, is that what? ISO. What is ISO? It says isolated recording. Oh yes, Hudhaifa, thank you very much. Isolated recording. Isolated recording, but it's ISO. There's no R there.
Yeah. I think isolated somewhere.
Okay. What does one says? Yes, it's isolated recording of individual cameras. Okay. Tumelani hiyo. So ISO is isolated. It's not isometric. It's not isosceles. It's not ISO. Maybe just in case we don't go there, it says it's isometric. So it's isolated recording of different cameras, whereby once you stop recording, you'll have independent recorded for each source.
Yeah.
If it's 8 cameras, then you have 8 cameras
8.
to help you editing, isn't it?
Yes, you can edit.
So you will go live, and then afterwards you can create a post of all the cameras again,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm learning. I told you guys, I'm happy to be doing this every day, because that's what gets me into knowing things. Isolated recording, and it can also go directly to DaVinci. So, if you, Sydney, can you explain that?
That means that you can have the cameras recording, and then they come to DaVinci. You edit
Directly?
live. Yes,
To DaVinci.
So you edit.
So you can
live.
have different layers
Yes.
for
of
each camera.
Each camera.
So while the show is live, you have all this, and it will be filling up
Yes, it will
as
be
it
filling
goes
up
on,
as goes.
so that you start editing.
Yes.
Cut in, cut out, cut in, cut out.
Yeah.
Grading. Can you color grade?
Yeah, you can collect.
Okay. Mwasa had added something. Yes, the format that the ISO recording is compatible with DaVinci. Wow, impressive. I agree with you. Wow. So do you have to do RAW? Can you get RAW out from the camera?
You can get raw.
Yes,
Yeah.
from the output.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Yes, you can. Mas, please, you are God sent. Just help me. Help me. People are throwing questions to me. They didn't know I'm the amateur here. All right. Next is the help button, whereby, again, about all this information, once you go in there, then you'll be able to learn more about the software, the Atem software control. So, not sure why I clicked it. Now it's giving me a headache. Should I escape that or what? Okay. I escaped. Now we've finished all the menus up there. And then now we go back to this bus. We have got a preview bus, and then we have got a program bus. On the preview bus, we have got the preview is this screen. Where is that screen, Sydney?
There, that one.
Yes, it's on the screen here.
Yeah.
We have got two windows, two big windows. The guys on YouTube are really enjoying the bigger image.
Yeah, on YouTube it's.
The guys on YouTube are like, yeah, where is that? It's there, yeah. I think it's there. Yes. You have got those two big windows. If I switch them, Sydney, did you set this in AB or what?
We have switched.
To that. This, yeah. Is it that one?
Yes.
Yeah. That bigger window. So that's the preview and the program. So the buttons here, the ones that are highlighted, CAM 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's because the Atem that we are using is a 4-input Atem. And that's why it's only highlighting. When we started, which I don't want to go back there again, we had our legend with 8 inputs. So there were 8 highlighted inputs. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you have got BLK, this button. This one means black. Yeah. When you click that, if you see that, BLK, it goes black on the preview window. So I can select preview window as black, and then you have got bars here. Yeah, you can also bring in bars.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you have got color. So on the right hand side here, there is palettes, and then there is a color generator. So you can decide on color 1 what color to put, color 2 what color to put, isn't it? Yeah. So that's what you can work on, and these colors are changeable. Like I can change color 1, you click that, then you change it to the color that you want, like that, and then be able to have a nice colorful background. So that's where you select that, and then you have got MP1. MP1 is the media player. At the same time, you have a tab here for media, where you can come in and select an image. Right now we have this image for web presenter that has been selected, and then be able to select that media. So you can switch these as sources to the preview, and that one also happens on the program. So I can do the same thing. I can switch between the cameras, or I can go black, but it will only happen on the program. I can bring in bars, I can bring in the media player, the colors as well on the program. So, but this one you have to preset. Don't go and start doing fancy things without pre-planned. I remember the information that Moas gave us. I want to read it again. He said, the good thing with macros, it works well with rehearsals and understand what goes where at what time. That's I think it's a good for saying for us technical people. I'll actually pin that. I like that comment from us. The good thing with macros, it works well with rehearsal and understand what goes where and what time. So understand what goes where with rehearsal. That's what I'm picking. I'm saying let's not go start switching without understanding what we have on the media and what we have on the colors. Sometimes it happens that connection fails, camera fails. Those are the things that usually happen. You should be ready with a source.
Yes.
Not the black source, a source. That source at least should be related to what you are doing. So like an image, if I'm streaming for this company, I'll always be ready. On my program, all the cameras have gone. Sangine, vitu happen. Vitu happens most times. You find that I'll have my MP, boom, and it stays there because I'm doing streaming. Or you don't want something to be seen, that is happening. Yeah, chaos have started during an event. You put in something there, so it helps a lot, and also helps in if you have several players, media players, then it can also help in bringing in sources that are not cameras. So that is those bars, and then you have got transition. Next transition. What is active here is on air, background, and key 1. So with on air, this is what you control what is live, isn't it? Yeah. Let's put this, then let's have that. You see, the on-air turns the, is it a background? When you click that, our guy, where is our guy? Mwas, I'm still waiting for you to answer me. How do you use the on-air button? Most cameras have seen files that give raw look, and then you've also added that controls the graphics that goes to the program feed. Exactly. Yeah, I was adding that. Sometimes you should have that as a backup just in case the cameras fail. Because other switches have got more media players. And then you have got the key. This is to do overlay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you do overlay. So, but this switch has only has only one key. Lower thirds or picture in picture. Thank you very much, sir. That's why you are there. And then transition style. These are effects during switching. Yeah. So you can have DIP, deep. What is deep?
DIP. Deep.
Deep. Back to you must deep, and then you have wipe. I think this type of transition is a wipe.
Yes.
Let's try and transit to that. Click auto. It does a wipe. Hopefully, you see that. You see that? And then let's see deep. You have to click auto. So deep is like it transits with an effect, isn't it?
Yes.
But it has taken the effect of the color. When I auto that, it takes the color. Let's see the palettes. This color one. Let's turn it into a different color and see if it's the one that is being put deep and then auto. You see that? Yes.
So it's going with the color that you have selected.
Yeah. But the meaning of deep, no idea. And then you have got DVE. Yeah. It tends to slide.
Yes.
See that? It slides.
Sliding.
So the transition is slide. Okay.
Yes.
And then you have cut. This one. The cut, that is a cut. It's a direct cut with no effects. Yeah, direct cut with no effect. And then you can also preview transition on before you actually use it. You have to preview it on the preview window. That's why you have that button. So if it's a deep like that, preview it first before you use it.
Yes.
There is a rate here. This rate you can increase on the speed
of the transition.
at which the transition happens. Sindio?
Yes.
You can increase that. That's the rate of transition. So I've done all this. Next is this bar here. This one. This one, in case I don't want to use auto or cut, then I can actually have full control. Let me have the MP3 here, and then the camera preview. Which camera is that?
One.
Camera 1? Camera 1 like that.
Yeah.
So you have that.
Yes.
So with this one, I have full control of the rate. You see the rate changing there? Have full control of how I want to do my transition. It's not like the auto, yeah, that has a specific rate. But this one I have full control. I'm able to transit as slow or as fast that how I want, isn't it? So I can even leave it in between transition. This usually happens most times when we do what kind of shows? Music video?
Entertainment.
I can't hear you, Sydney.
Entertainment.
You're answering them, not me. Entertainment?
Yeah.
What kind of entertainment?
Something like maybe a live performance of in church when people are singing a choir. See, sometimes they usually fed.
Yes.
Yeah, from maybe.
So you can a DJ show or something like that. You can transit with this. You know which music is coming in before, isn't it? That's what DJ does. When now he's switching between two musics. One is coming in. You can actually hear the other one coming in, and the other one is leaving.
Fading away.
So you can have this kind of transition. So the T bar, the transition bar. Oh, Moas has added music live performance artist links. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
So basically, that's the T bar for us. And then you have got the DSK. This is also overlays. Yeah.
DSK.
I usually want to know the meaning of those words, Sydney. What is DSK? Moas has answered before Sydney answered. Downstream Kia.
Downstream.
Yeah?
Downstream.
Yeah.
Yes, downstream key.
Downstream Kia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when you are working on video, we also work with layers,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you know exactly what you can place, yeah, on top of the background.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why you use DSKs, isn't it?
Yeah. So here I can see they're saying it's a function that allows you to overlay high quality graphics such as titles, logos, or lower thirds onto the final program output of the switcher.
Titles, logos,
Yeah.
or
Lower thirds.
lower thirds.
Yeah.
So you on the downstream key here, on the settings, there are settings here under the palettes. You can set that. At the moment, let me see what we are having. We have upstream key, and then we have downstream key. So for the downstream key, I've placed in media 1, where we have our image, and then here is where you select what you want to place as a layer on top of what is on the background. So the key source is the media player key, and then you can do a mask to it, meaning that I'm able to do what, Sydney? I'm able to adjust. Can I put the key first so that I can adjust that?
Yeah.
I want to adjust that. Are we seeing it there? When you click, it comes out when you...
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You see it, yeah?
Yes.
And then I can place the... Is it the key? Transitions and everything else. The mask. I can actually adjust it. That's the DVD. Do you see it on the preview?
Yes. It's on the preview. It's not there.
Come again?
It's on the preview.
Then I can switch it to
The program.
the program.
Yes.
Yeah? You see that? I can either use auto to overlay. So, Roman says this can be sent from as well as vMix via key and fill. From vMix, you bring vMix as a source with the alpha channel, isn't it? Is that what you mean? And then it says remove pre-multiply highlight. Yes. This one. I've taken it out. This guy is a genius on this picture. Can the mask work now? Okay, we'll wait for you. But again, the key has overlays. I'll take that out. And then you have FTB. Sydney FTB. Fade to black. All right. So you can also do FTB and fade that to black, isn't it? When do we do FTB? When you're ending a show or something.
Yeah, if the show is ending, you can fade to black.
It's like switching off the lights. All right. So that's that up to that level. And then here on the palettes is where we were. And then media. This is where you add your media players. Oh, commercial breaks as well. Okay. I hope people will not walk away when they see black screen. Right. Media, this is where we select what we want on what we apply. We can have as many media as possible, and then you can always come and select from here and be able to overlay using the key. And then you have got hyperdeck. This is their players, the video players. If this video player is connected on the same network, then you are able to do a playback to the switcher. For a deliverable program to TV, fade to black are used to identify advertisement slots. Thank you very much, Romas. The hyperdeck, I think, do you have a hyperdeck here?
Yes.
Can we show it? Hudhaifa, I hope you are awake. I just wanted to show how the hyperdeck look like. I can still carry that, hopefully, Sydney. It's too heavy.
It's not.
Oh, yes. The one at the bottom, oh, that's the hyperdeck. So again, when it's connected to the network, you are able to control with the Atem Mini software. Isn't it, Sydney?
Yes.
Yes. So very important to also know that you can bring in other units to the Atem software control and control from there. So these units can be in a different location over a network and then controlled by the Atem software. And then next is the output. These are indication of what it's on the output. Like the live stream, this is where you do the setup. When I want to stream directly to a platform, the first here, I think YouTube is the most common. So you have to have the server address plus the key for you to be able to stream directly to YouTube. So this is where you come in, either here or setting on the stream where you use API, or you come and insert on this encoder. This is actually an encoder for you to be able to stream to, I think, one platform. You can't stream to different platforms at the same time. So there are several set keys, set APIs for different location. There's YouTube RTMP when you use the protocol RTMP, and then you have got SRT. Wow, YouTube receives SRT. Does it?
I'm not sure about that.
It's here, YouTube SRT. Has anyone tried streaming directly to YouTube via SRT? I'm seeing an encoder API setting for YouTube SRT. Roman says yes. We are left behind. So I don't know how you set it up, because what it asks is the key and then pushes it over SRT. Interesting. Let me see if there's something. Facebook, that's normal. Microsoft Teams, you have Instagram, so you can push directly from the Atem using the software to Instagram.
Yeah.
You have Twitch, Twitter, X. You have Restream.io, Vimeo, Boxcat, Cast, Soup, Bilibili, Douyu, Weibo, and then YouTube. Yeah, and then you have also custom Custom is where now you create your own custom server and the stream key to be able to push to a location where it's not indicated on this. Yeah.
Maybe your website.
Mas, I would really love to know how we push SRT directly to YouTube, because it can be very important for us to learn that and be able to push to SRT, and at the same time, the same source, we can send it somewhere else to our server without compromising on the quality. Because SRT is one of the best, I think I can say, good protocol for doing streaming because of quality and everything else. So if something that you know how to do, then please give me a call. Let's arrange on how to set up a live stream class. Yeah, very interesting. I learn every day. The next is record, where you set in where you want to record. I think, is it possible we record the program, Sydney? If you have from the USB out, if you connect a USB drive there,
You can record.
you are able to record directly to that drive through the USB.
Yeah.
Yes, so because the record is here, but no drive is connected. That's the reason why.
I've seen it indicated on that box.
Which one?
That box, when you read the USB-C, it
Yes.
tells you the recording.
Yeah. Do we have any USB-C drive? We don't have that.
Don't. There is one that is. We have one.
But it's not nearby here.
Yeah, it's not here.
Yes, so yes, you can record directly, but you'll only record the program, isn't it?
Yeah, the
You'll
program.
only record the program. You won't record the ISO. We are having Mango, thank you so much for joining. Bice Photography, mnipe job sasa. Job siku hizi unajichukulia, aupewi, si ndio? Unajichukulia. Kuja uchukue. As in, what we do is, what you can do has to show itself.
Yeah.
You have to prove what you do, then you have the job. So, mnipe job sasa, change it, kuja chukua. Next is capture still. You can also capture the still image of the program. So you just click and then it captures, not knowing where it's going to save, but as long as you have the drive, you can be able to capture the image for you to later send it to a social media to be able to pull traffic back to your live stream. Yes, that's the reason why we usually capture stills.
Yeah.
Yes, to be able to send it to social media, to other social media pages. And then, what did I not capture here? On the stream, you can put it off and put it on, also on these tabs. And then we have other icons here at the bottom. We have settings. Settings here. whereby it has the general. With the general, this is where you set your video standard. At the moment we've selected 1080p 30. That's what we're using. So this is where you set that. And then media. And this switch standard it's on the inputs, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the program that is coming out? That should be the program, because the inputs, once, if you are there, correct me, the inputs usually automatically identify the type of format, isn't it?
For this switcher.
For this switcher, for new switchers.
Okay.
But this legendary,
You have to set.
legendary, you have to set the camera, the input from the camera. I'm not quite sure, Roman, because this switch identify input directly. This one does not. So we need to check on that and find out. New products take any input, exactly. So this one does that. I'm not quite sure the switcher video standard, is it the output that you set what standard? Because we have a source here. Let's try and make a change on this. On camera 1, isn't it, Sydney?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's change this source. Which camera is it?
It's
Is it this one?
yes, the JVC.
This, okay. Yeah. That would be the output as well as the recording. Thank you very much, Master Black Magic. But let's test so that we can show that it does not affect the input. I've selected it at 50 and then click Accept. Let's see what happens. Just flickered and then come back. So I'm still alive.
And still there.
So this one sets the standard for the switcher as Moas is putting. Yes, that will be the output as well as the recording. Thank you very much. This legendary, you have to set the input. And the input you set has to be constant. If it's 1080p 30,
Yeah. All the
then
cameras.
all the cameras have to be set with the same format.
Yes.
Sometimes a camera doesn't have that. That's where you get kichwa inauma, uko kwa production. The client is asking, you said you're coming with 3 cameras. Why do I see 1? Always when you do these jobs, you go with, you make sure your car is parked where you can just go out. You don't have to reverse. And also, you stay in a place where it's near the door, because you have already taken the deposit, which makes work easier for the editor if all the camera are on the same. Exactly. Sydney, our master is talking to us. So I'm leaving it at 1080p. And then the media as well. You can also set the media, but this one is not active because we don't have the hyperdeck connected.
For the media.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. And then we have the audio, where you can set to either have audio coming in combined or coming in separate. It can either come in through the audio input. There's a small mic 1 and mic 2. You can select if you want your audios to come through that. It's on the switcher here. There are 3.5 mm jacks where you can bring in audio from the mic. So this is where you come in and select how you want. Or you can decide you insert audio in one of your camera, and then that's what you come in select. Or you select audios in all the cameras that are coming in. Yeah. That's audio. And then you have got multi-view, whereby this is the setting of how you want it to look like. The multi-view. And the multi-view is what we are looking where? I think there is a first video on top, and then the last row, the second, that's the multi-view. This is where you come and do all the settings for the multi-view. And then sources. This is labeling. Sometimes you don't want to have names, the cam 1, cam 2, cam 3, those are common names. Maybe you want to give names of individual camera person. When you're directing, you exactly know who is on which camera. So you can come and label names here. Give names of your crew, the camera crew, I think. Like a D here. Today she's not asking question. Like that. And then instead of having cam 1, you have name of that individual. Yeah. Roman, you said the first box? Which first box is that? Okay. That's where we change the labels. And then the output as well. You can also give customized names as well on all the outputs. And then media. You can as well label. Like right now it has, for 2 media players, MP1 and MP1K. So you can also give names on that so that you can always identify. Yes, you can change the name on the first box. Yeah, thank you so much. And once, I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Hyperdeck as well. You are able to assign IP addresses for your hyperdecks and be able to see. It can have up to 4. Is it 4 or more? No, you can have more. Woo! Sydney. You can have more hyperdecks.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want. There are 4 here, there are 4 here, those 8, 9, 10. You can have up to 10 hyperdecks. Yes. So people who are doing TV stations and they want to be able to play back content from the cards, these are usually SSD cards. Yeah? We have SSD here. You play, that's what the hyperdeck uses. So you can have hyperdecks connected to it. And then next, you can have camera control. This is when now you have Blackmagic cameras, you can control them from the camera, from this Atem, sorry. You are able to control cameras via Atem. So this can control 4 cameras. I don't know, do you have any Blackmagic camera connected here?
Yes.
Studio camera, Micro Studio 4K. Isn't it? Yeah. You're able to control that. I'm not quite sure what you'll be able to control. Is it the focus? Obviously not. If the lens is not an electronic lens, you won't be able to control that, but we'll see. Thank you so much, Mango. So we'll see that on that. And then you have bus mapping. To be honest, guys, bus mapping, I've never tested it. But our guru is here. The colors on the last batch. Okay, we will test on that. Yeah, we'll test on that. I've just selected one camera that we are having here. On the camera control, I have Micro Studio camera 4K. Yeah, I think this is a very good training for ourselves, where we will be able to do this for another session again.
Yeah.
So we exhaustively test on every section on the switcher, isn't it, Sydney?
Yes.
So I hope my director, you will allow me another day so that we can test all these things, yeah? Thank you. So this is it's a SSD. What does SSD mean? This is what we put in the hyperdeck to be able to have video media. SSD means what? Sydney. Oh, But is it true?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's the question.
It's the solid state drive.
Solid state
Yeah.
drive. I almost said United States. Solid state drive. That's what it is, guys. This is an electronic. It's not like the other HDD. Do you have it?
The HDD, they're the same.
So that I show the difference between this drive. It's usually in your dock. The ones that you use.
We have this small HDD like this and the bigger.
No, they bring the big one, no problem.
Okay.
Because you just unplug it. Isn't it? Thank you, Mango, for the roses. You said we can sell these roses, eh? Hey, you said you can sell them. The roses.
It's here.
We sold them.
No, that's your money.
It's what? It's money. Okay, now you have to sell. Oh, you can buy from me, isn't it? All right. Now, these two drives. This is HDD. This is SSD. Now, this HDD is a mechanical one. It has moving parts inside. Yeah? And then this SSD, it is electronic. So there are no moving parts on this. So this can be faster than this. Even though I'm still, I'm old school. Because I know this will keep my content forever. This one is electronic, and then this is mechanical. Yes. So with this one, you have moving parts inside it. Yeah, so it can be slow. Anyway, this Gen Z, they give me headache. Want me to learn these things every day. Now, next is, we've checked on that. The bus mapping, this is what will come in later. And then the tally, again, the tally is when these cameras are connected to the switcher. It can give information to the cameras to know which camera has been enabled as preview of our program. Yes. Let me read what Roman says. SSD at 3.0, making it fast as compared to HDD is 2.0 in terms of speed. You see how Gen Z they are doing? Now he's giving it detail, more detail on that. Thank you so much, Moat. All right. Next, we finish on the setting. We go on the switcher, which we are already there. Then we can jump on media. This is where now you insert. We have our captured image. Here, it's here. When we did a capture.
It. Okay.
Yes. It's captured here. So I think if I go back to that so that I can repeat that, this capture still. Let's put a key on that. Let's put a key there and then capture again. I've captured, go back to media, then it is saved there.
Oh.
So I can as well assign that to the media here. Isn't it, Sydney?
Yes.
This captured one, this is saved, isn't it? I can bring it to media here. So I have it as still 2. Okay? So on the switcher, I can come in, which is still 2. Now, if you see the image on the program is not moving because we have a still. I can pretend they're not moving. Hey, don't move. Don't move. But now we don't know which one is which one. Yeah, but again, that's what we captured earlier. But behind it on the background is the image, is the video now. Yeah. Aha. Next is, I think we've finished everything here on media, but you can also as well bring in other images from the PC, isn't it? Yeah. We can bring in other images from the PC from here. So it can be customized logo, it can be name of the participants, it can be anything that you want to overlay. We can as well bring them and have up to 20. That's good. I'm learning. Yeah. Next is audio. Now, these are the audios depending on which input comes with audio. We have all the 4 cameras that can come in as audio. As I had put earlier, that you can bring in audio through the camera. You tell your sound guy to give you a line out, you insert it into the camera, then it comes in via camera through the HDMI cable to the switcher or through the SDI to the switcher. So this is where now you'll be able to control that audio. Okay? So if you remember our camera person Kadi coming on camera 1, and you are able to, if there's audio here, we'll be seeing levels on this meter. You are able to, this is the gain. The first one is the gain, as in the first input before it goes into the processor. And then you can also adjust the equalizer. Yeah, I think I can bring in the equalizer here so that we see. Let me bring it. Why is it refusing? Sydney. I want to bring the equalizer there. Let me try bring it here. There you go. There's something I minimized. I don't want to not see it. Okay. All right. So what you are seeing there is input 1 equalizer. This is more, I don't know if our sound guy is here today. What was his name? Vocate. Vocate Beats. Vocate Beats, are you here with us? Vocate, we need you here. Anyway, Moas is here. Now, this input, this is the equalizer for that input. And then you have equalizer for each input that is coming in. You have camera 1 to 4, mic 1 to mic 2. So you can as well adjust. I'm getting calls. I have to disconnect this call. People don't know now I'm celeb live. Let me text that. I'll call you later. You know, as a celeb, you have to receive all the calls. Yeah, because you need them. Once you texted me something on WhatsApp, I will want to know what that is, so that we can actually talk about it if we have the time. So, the equalizer is a setup of frequencies. When you check on the vertical, you have level, and then when you check on the horizontal side, you have different frequencies. Now, these frequencies are in Hertz, H-E-R-Z-T. No. H-E-R-T-Z. Hertz is who is Hertz? Is that what?
SI unit.
SI unit. Yeah, this Gen Z. Hertz is the person who discovered frequency. It's a measure of frequency. And these frequencies is usually different frequency in a frequency range that you can adjust. If we see here where HZ is, and then the first one here is 31, goes all the way to 16K. This is 16 kilohertz. So it starts with 31 hertz all the way to 16 kilohertz. That's the range. Now the 31 is low frequency, and then 16 is high frequency. That's what we know. And then here in the middle is mid frequency. Okay? So here shows you that you can actually adjust on the mid, you can change that. Okay? You can adjust if you want more low, or if you want highs to come up, you can adjust that. You can adjust that. You see that, eh? Very important for us to know that. So you can adjust how you want your sound to be like. You can make it good, or you can also destroy it. So when it is straight here on the on zero level, it means the sound is flat. Hakuna utamu ama anything that has been added on that. So it's placed as flat as that. So depending on what input has come there, you can adjust the frequency. If it has so much low frequency, this low frequency is what people call it bass mingi. Ooh, bass mingi. Or sometimes there's too much wind, because wind is low frequency. You can come and take it, adjust it low. Okay?
Yeah.
So that it reduces too much of the lows that is coming in.
There is someone on the...
Yeah? And then that's the setting of equalizer. You can switch it off or on that button. And as well, you can add using this level. Once you set it, let's say this is what I want, you can add, you can take the frequency range, you can increase it up or increase it low. Yeah. So you set the frequency you don't want low, and then you put the frequency that you want high, and then you increase it either up or down. Then next is this is the gain, the input, what I've talked about. And then this equalizer has been adjusted. When you get it wrong, you can always reset it by clicking this icon here. Just click that, then it will go back to normal. Yeah, so very important to know that you can mess it up, but you can always take it back to normal. And then it has this type of presets. These are presets of how you want them to appear based on different frequency bands. Yeah, you have band 1, band 2, up to band 5, up band 6. So you want a certain frequency to have a way of how it comes in. So these designs, whatever these are presets of how you want to affect a certain frequency. Yeah, and again, I'm willing to be assisted here on how to set these bands so that it can sound better. I'm not very conversant much on this, but again, it's something that our sound guy, when we're doing live streaming, how to do a setup for live streaming, we will make sure he's around so that we can set these sounds. So that is that for that channel. I'm resetting all of them at the same time. And next is the dynamics. Not quite sure how to set that up. It's not active. Let me see if I can set it here. You see it's altering the frequency. This is a frequency at 171, which is somewhere here. It has been altered. It's a preset. You see that? I can set the low, the mid low, mid high, and the highs. When I click high, I can adjust the high on this. Okay? So basically, once you have that, then you only affect the equalizer. The dynamics, it's not functioning. And then you have a fader. This is the final output. This is the input. And then this is the output, what you're sending out. Yeah. That's the fader for sending out. I don't need that call now. And then next is the pan. When you use this, you usually send it either to the left or you're sending it to the right. That's what the pan is. We learned this in camera.
Yeah.
When you're turning the camera to the left or you're turning it to the right. Yeah, so you can also do panning on audio. I'm just using my mouse to be able to turn this. And then there is this very important button called AVF. AFV means audio follow video. When you're doing switching and you have inserted all the audios here, so it means that all audios will be following the video that is on program. Okay? So it's very important for us to check if you've engaged these buttons, the AFV. Yes, for audio follow video. And then next is now to switch on that and switch off that channel. Okay? That button. And then mic 2 and mic 1 and mic 2 is the same setup. Except that this one has an additional icon here. I'm not sure what this is. This one. At the bottom of this, where is Moaz? There's a button here. We get to understand what that is. Okay? So this one is mic in and mic out. These are the 3.5 jacks. Yeah, this Legend has got XLR, while this one has got the small jacks, an 8th jack. Yeah.
There are two, right?
Two, yes. Mic 1 and mic 2.
Okay.
Yes. So this is where now if you bring your audio through that, then you can still adjust it. You can do equalizer and do the fader up. All these are audios up. And then it has also the pan. It has the pan. And then it has an on. It doesn't have AFV because it's not a video, it's only audio. That's why it has that. And then at the bottom, you see there's a sign for headset. No, headphone. But it's not active because this switcher does not have that. So this won't be active. Yeah. And then you have got master. Master is the final output. This one now either is the master that goes to recording or is the one that goes to streaming. And also it has a headphone, which one it doesn't have. So this button is not active. You can actually have ones that have got, like this has got a headphone jack,
Yeah.
where you can listen to whatever is going out. Okay. Do you have any question on YouTube?
On YouTube, we don't have any question.
Okay. So,
This
last-
AFB,
come again?
this AFB,
Yes.
is it like in circumstances where you find you're watching something and the audio is, like someone is talking but the audio is not matching, when you've not activated it, is that when it happens?
No, this is when I said that I bring audio through the camera. Yeah? If you have 4 cameras, all of them, you have inserted audio to it. So when I switch to that camera, it should also switch the audio. The person who is on program, the image that is on program should come with audio. That's why it says audio should follow video. That's what it means, AFV. Audio should follow video. It should follow it. If it's not there, it means that because it comes through that camera, it is not activated. This is not activated. So it won't work. Or if it's coming on only one camera, here, I've switched it off. Okay, this is on. Audio follow video. When I switch to camera 2, audio will get lost. Because I've said it has to come through camera 1. Yes, that's the reason for that. Now, last but not least is the camera. Yes. This is fun. Something here is nice. Let's see this. On the switcher, now on the audio, now on the settings here, we'd had come here on the camera control and selected Micro Studio. Let me put that none and done, and then let's go back to camera and see what is happening. Do you see it has changed? Let's go back again, because these are not, they're not active. Something has lost there on the screen. Anyway, let's proceed. It's okay. We'll sort it out. Now, let's go back on your settings here. I wanted to finish on this. You see, we have one camera that has come in through input 1, which is HDMI 1, called KD. Now, these other cameras, it shows you there's nothing in there. 2, 3, and 4. But KD has got something connected to it. Now, when you remember when we are talking about the controls here, camera control, we said input 1, he says any camera type, so it can control any camera that has been brought in there. But right now we know it is a specific one, which is micro studio, micro camera 4K, is it? Which camera is that?
Micro.
Yeah?
It's a micro camera.
Micro camera.
Yeah.
Is it studio or is it camera? Micro studio camera, yeah? That one. Do you see something has changed there? When I go to none, it changes. Let's see. Any camera type, you see that one? There's nothing that has been adjusted on this. But when I select a micro studio camera, it changes. So it means that I can be able to control that camera from here. Let's see that view, which is this one, this view. That's what this camera, we want to control that remotely. Okay? So let's go on this gear and try to slide it down. Is it controlling it? The what?
Color.
On the color? You have got gain. I don't think that is that camera. Is it micro studio or it's
a micro?
Yeah, because it's not detecting. There's not much change that is coming in there, but let's do this. Let's go back to the control and check. We have micro studio camera 4K G2, but that's not G2, isn't it? Monitoring output. That input is not here, isn't it?
The input for this camera?
The output for that, is here?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have that camera here because it's not controlling. I can't control it. This thing is a zoom. But that lens is not, it's not electronic lens. When you check this, when you check this here, these are all the cameras that is supposed to control. If I select any camera, done. Still, we have to, you cannot control it via HDMI.
The camera that is on the switcher.
That's
the camera that's connected on the switcher. Yeah. Is that JVC camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it cannot control it. I was hoping if you can bring this camera here, the HDMI, put it on HDMI 2.
Okay.
You can do that?
Yes.
We will lose this one camera here. You know which one it is, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let it come through here. On 2. Input 2. So if you can have that, input 2, still don't see that camera. It's supposed to be on this window. Isn't it? Just take it back again. Are we still live then?
No.
The live has ended. It has ended on TikTok. We are not live.
Yeah, I had it on the headphones. But we are live on YouTube.
Yes.
Why you so?
Because I don't know internet.
Do you have the camera in?
I don't know, it's not picking the...
Because if you are able to bring it in, then you'll be able to just take this out.